Hello once again, gamers! Welcome to Cruisnick's Purgatory. I'm your host, Cruisnick X. Alongside me is Arya Stormborn.
Hey, y'all.
We are well on our way through the path of the Bard. In the last episode, Guidolo had some suspicions about our little comrade in arms, Norval. Apparently, he's been sneaking outside the castrum while backs have been turned. But who is this guy really? Well, maybe we'll find out, maybe we won't. All will be revealed in due time. Until then, let's get right down to it with the level 65 Bard quest, One Autumn Secret. We've continued our surveillance of Norval's activities. It's beyond a shadow of a doubt that he has an ulterior motive. In order to find the tome, it's past time we took our search to the field, but he always finds an excuse to stall. Whenever I suggest investigating this ruin or that, he will inevitably claim we haven't enough information. 'Tis plain he doesn't want us out there. Nay. Bastard wants all that outside goodness for himself. But try as we might, we haven't been able to find out where he sneaks off to. Warier than a bard, that one. Meanwhile, the masked bandits continue ambushing Alliance patrols, and they always know exactly where and when to strike. It's as though they have insider knowledge of patrol routes. The only explanation being there's a mole in the garrison leaking them intelligence. And who could that mole be save for Norval? Every move of his marks him as the prime suspect. We know little and less of Norval's plot, but it can only lead to ill. We must needs bring it to light, and swiftly, before he can do any more harm. To that end, Guidolo and I have been keeping Norval close, allowing him no chance to act. By now, he will be positively itching to rendezvous with his accomplices. And this is where you come in, Chris. We need you to feed Norval some false information. That I am in an alliance meeting and Guidolo a drunken stupor. Our man will not pass up the chance to sneak out, and he is like to do so with greater haste than usual. This will afford us an opening to shadow him to his destination. Drunken stupor. Really? Not so flattering, I know, but you cannot deny that it's believable. Now then, Chris, pray, go to Norval and plant our misinformation. Once you have done so, come meet us outside the castrum. A drunken stupor. I love it. Alright, where is the bastard? There he is. Both of them unavailable. And there I was ready to strike out on the trail of a promising lead. Well, disappointing as though it is, the search will have to wait. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to. Hook, line, and sucker. It worked, my friend! Norval wrested out of the castrum not a moment ago. He was headed east towards a ruin called Gir Kehim. Guidolo trails him even as we speak. Come, let us join the chase. Alright, let's ride. Where is this? Gir Kehim. Oh yeah, I remember this from the monk quest. Or at least I think I remember it from the monk quest. Yep, I was right. Where are they? There they are. Alright, let's go to work. It's a good old-fashioned tryst. It's a good old-fashioned tryst. Let us have a peek. Let's have us a peek, shall we? We have it, my lord. Turned it up among his retainer's possessions. At long last, Gilbard's journal, and not a moment too soon. I just about outstayed my welcome at the garrison. When that adventurer caught us falling upon the patrol, I had feared that the game was up. But thankfully the other two were blind fools. All this time watching me, and they didn't see a thing. We've only skimmed the tome, but it seems you were right about what happened to Lord Vainchelon. Was there ever any doubt? Once we return to Gridania and make this knowledge public, none shall harbor so much as a shred of sympathy for Alamigo. That shall pave the way for us to propagate Lord Vainchelon's will and advance our agenda. At last we've uncovered Norval's purpose, and the tome is right before our eyes, no less. Commander Helwa spoke of a faction that vehemently opposes our aiding Alamigo. I dare say we have found them. But how did Norval come to lead such a crew? And what is this talk of Vainchelon? What, the Gridanian general sung about in nigh 100 songs, who led our forces against Gilbard in the Autumn War? Only to die of an illness before the fighting was over. Aye, the very same. Having lost his leadership, we would have lost the war entirely had the other nations not come to our aid. Don't know about the rest of you, but it seems to me our damning little secret pertains to Vainchelon. And Norval seeks to use it to stoke the fires of anti-Alamigan sentiment to some sinister end. This cannot be borne. We cannot let them have the journal. Are you with me? And here we go now. Norval! We cannot allow you to have that tome! How did you... No matter! You'll not stand in my way! So, you want to do this the hard way, eh? This is feeling too easy. Have at them! Damn! Was there more of them in the ruin? I'll leave them to you and Chris. Poison arrows? Pesky archers. Somebody deal with them! What are you trying to do? Now! Fan out! How many friends has he got? Not good! The time for charades is past. I will show you the technique of my ancestors. What is he? What is he? Whence comes his power? Damn. Bastard's full of surprises. There we go. And my level is no longer synced. Yay! You plan on giving up yet, bastard? Perhaps you are not such blind fools after all. Very well. Take your journal. Aye, take it! Read it! Know the vile crime the Alamegans committed against Lord Vanchalon, against my own blood, and see the folly of aiding such honorless people. What do you mean, your own blood? Yeah, what is he talking about? Did I mishear? Did he just say that Vanchalon was his ancestor? Aye, that's what it sounded like. Vanchalon, the folk hero loved by all, celebrated in countless songs. And that pain in the rear's his descendant. Never would have guessed. Any road, we've got bigger concerns. Let's see what this musty old tome's hiding. To Vainchalon I extend an invitation to negotiate peace. The meeting must be in secret, I explained, for not all of my officers share my view. My opponent accepted and arrived at the appointed hour. Peace? Everybody knows there wasn't no peace on offer. The hell's this about? Wait. It concludes, without suspicion, he took his seat, and without suspicion, he drank the poisoned wine. The effect was swift and sure, and within moments, the man lay dead at my feet. Wait, Vainchalon was murdered? By poison? To this day, Lord Vainchalon remains an object of worship among many Gridanians. Were they to learn of this, it would pose a serious and ongoing impediment to diplomatic relations. There's no denying that some Alamegans did some terrible things in the past, but what Norval's trying to do ain't no better. Might be as he's after the truth, but nothing good'll come of this, and certainly not any decent songs. The truth. Tell me, Guidolo. When we surrender this journal to our superiors, what do you think they would do with the knowledge? The seed seers aside, I reckon the brass hats at the Adder's Nest would want to cover it up, bury it nice and deep and pretend it never existed. Aye. Nor would I put it past them to exploit the knowledge to gain leverage in dealings with Alamigo. But whatever they may do is none of our concern, is it? Duty compels us to hand the journal over to headquarters. You're the leader of our merry band, Sanson, and duty compels me to obey your orders, shite though they often are. You decide whether we hand over the journal or not. Guidolo would entrust this decision to me. But what of you, Chris? We should all decide, in my honest opinion. No. Forgive me this unseemly display. Guidolo has the right of it. As a leader, mine is the burden of decision. At any rate, this ain't the place for more dilemmas. Let's get ourselves back to the castrum before Norval and his mates decide they want to have another go. Well, that's an interesting turn of events. Oh, they brought us right back. Okay, let's talk to Sanson. Guidolo has disappeared somewhere in the castrum, giving me room to ponder matters I shouldn't doubt. Since I've read through Gilbard's journal, and I'm afraid there is no two ways about it, he summoned Vainchalon under the pretense of peace, and then slew him with poison. However, one mystery remains. It appears one of Vainchalon's sons was present at the fateful meeting. Landrinel was his name, and he narrowly escaped with his life. But instead of crying bloody murder, he announced that his sire had died of illness. Here is a man who witnessed his own flesh and blood slain, and in the most underhanded manner, yet he concealed the truth. Why did he do this? I do not understand. But it avails us not to agonize over the motives of those who lived in the past. Nay, our quandary concerns the future. For the future of both nations, the truth is best kept buried. No good can come of digging it up. 'Tis crystal clear what must be done. And yet, though my mind sees the logic, my heart rebels against the idea. Forgive me, Chris. It seems I require more time to think on it. Yeah, well, think on it all you want. In a few minutes, we're going to get to the bottom of this. With that being said, we've completed the level 65 quest for Path of the Bard. When next we meet, we will be continuing with the level 68 quest, Sleeping Truths Lie. But for now, that's going to be the end of this episode of Cruznik's Purgatory. A special thank you to Arya Stormborn for joining us.
You're welcome.
And thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button below and be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all of my videos and live streams the moment they premiere. Also, be sure to subscribe to me because I'm in need of a new computer and parts are expensive as fuck. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode of Path of the Bard. And click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Cruznik X, signing out.